Have you ever noticed that almost everything you buy ends in 99 cents? 9.99, 19.99, 99.99? It's everywhere, from grocery stores to Amazon to your streaming subscriptions. But here's the real question. If 9.99 is basically $10, why do companies keep doing this? And more importantly, why do we keep falling for it? Today, I'm breaking down the famous 99-cent pricing trick, where it started, why it works so well when it doesn't, and how you can outsmart it. Stick around, because once you understand this, you'll never look at a price tag the same way again. Let's rewind over 100 years. Back in the late 1800s and early 1900s, shopkeepers often priced products in whole dollars. A loaf of bread might be 10 cents. A pair of shoes could be $5. But this created a big problem. Cashiers and store clerks could pocket the money without anyone noticing. There were no digital systems, no automatic logs, just a cash drawer and a handshake. So some clever business owners came up with a workaround. Instead of charging $1 for something, they charged 99 cents. Why? Because now the cashier had to open the register to give a penny back. That meant ringing the sale up and creating a record. It was a low-tech form of loss prevention, and it worked. But something else started happening. Customers began to buy more, not just because of the small change, but because the price felt lower. That 1-cent difference made a big psychological impact. What started as a practical solution to employee theft turned into one of the most powerful marketing tactics in modern retail. Fast forward to today, and the 99-cent trick is everywhere. But now, it's all about psychology. Let's say you see a product listed at $9.99. Your logical brain knows that's basically $10, but your subconscious brain sees the 9 and it stops there. It says, this is something in the $9 range, even if it's just a penny away from double digits. That's called the left digit effect. Because we read numbers from left to right, that first number carries the most weight. It sets the tone for how we perceive value. $9.99 feels like a deal, while $10 feels like a commitment. The same thing happens with prices like $4.99, $29.99, or $99.99. Just shaving off 1 cent makes the product fall into a cheaper mental category. But that's only half of the trick. The other part is emotional. We all love a bargain. It gives us a small dopamine hit, that tiny thrill of getting something on sale or under budget. $19.99 feels like a smart buy compared to $20, even though the savings are almost non-existent. Our brains exaggerate small discounts into big psychological wins. You'll also notice how companies pair 99 pricing with other visual cues. Red price tags, bold fonts, sale signs, and timers. All of it combines to create urgency and excitement. It feels like you're winning. And who doesn't want to win while shopping? This is especially effective when we're buying on impulse. Think about it. When was the last time you paused to calculate the difference between $6.99 and $7? You probably didn't. You just made a quick decision based on how the number felt. Let's talk about where this shows up in real life. Start with supermarkets. Walk into any grocery store and take a look at the shelves. You'll see prices like $2.99, $3.49, $5.99, rarely whole numbers. That's because supermarkets rely on volume and rapid decision-making. When you're picking up 10 or 20 items, you're not doing precise math. You're estimating. And prices that look like they fall just under a round number make your total seem smaller than it really is. Picture this. You're buying 5 things, all priced at $4.99. You might think, that's under 25. But it's actually $24.95, practically the same. Still, you feel like you've stayed within a mental budget. Fast food chains use the same tactic. A combo meal might be $12.99 instead of $13. A burger? $9.99 instead of $10. These aren't just arbitrary numbers. They're placed just below common psychological thresholds. Under 5, under 10. It feels like a better value even if the real difference is just a few cents. Online shopping is another major playground for this trick. Go to Amazon, and you'll notice that most prices end in 99 cents or 95 cents. Sellers know that when people scroll quickly, their brains latch onto that left digit. A product that's $49.99 feels like it's in the $40 range, not the 50s, even though it's 1 cent away. Now think about digital subscriptions. Spotify, Netflix, your favorite streaming apps. Most of them are priced at $9.99 or $14.99. That under $10 or under $15, framing that the monthly expense feels manageable. But if you zoom out, $9.99 per month is basically $120 per year. It's a mental trick to keep you from feeling the true weight of the purchase. What's wild is how our brains justify these decisions. We tell ourselves things like, well, it's under $10, or it's just $9.99. That logic stacks up fast. You might buy 3 or 4 low-priced items and think you're saving, when in reality, you've spent just as much as buying one thing at full price. It's the illusion of savings, and it's baked into almost every consumer experience. But here's the twist. The 99-cent trick doesn't work everywhere. Luxury brands, they stay far away from it. Why? Because when someone is buying a high-end product, they're not looking for discounts. They're looking for prestige. Imagine you're buying a luxury watch. One is priced at $999, the other is priced at $1,000. Which one feels more premium? Most people would say the $1,000 watch, even though the difference is $1. That round number signals confidence, exclusivity, and quality. The 99 version feels like it's trying too hard to look like a deal. Same thing with professional services. Imagine a consultant or therapist charging $299.99 an hour. That would feel weird, almost gimmicky. But a clean $300? That feels solid, credible, serious. So while the 99-cent trick dominates in mass retail, it's avoided in premium and status-driven markets. Because when the goal is trust or prestige, clarity and simplicity beat psychological games. Now let's talk about how to defend yourself against it. The easiest thing you can do? Round up. That's it. Whenever you see a price like $9.99, say to yourself, that's $10. If you're filling your cart with items priced at $4.99, stop thinking, I'm under budget. Think, that's basically $5 each. Reframe your mental math. The second step, zoom out. If a subscription costs $9.99 a month, ask yourself, what does this cost me per year? That small monthly fee suddenly becomes $120. And that's when you start asking, is it really worth it? Also, pay attention to how pricing is presented. Is there a red tag, a timer, a big limited time only banner? These are all designed to distract you from the real cost and rush your decision-making. Slow it down. Breathe. Ask yourself, would I still buy this if it were rounded up? Marketers rely on speed and emotion. The more aware you are of the tricks, the more power you have in the moment. So next time you're out shopping or scrolling online, take a good look at those price tags. Notice the patterns. Catch the 99 endings. It's not a coincidence. It's a strategy, one that's been shaping your behavior for years without you even realizing it. But now, you know the playbook, and that changes everything. Let me know in the comments. Does the 99-cent trick still work on you? Or are you one of the people who rounds up every time? If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more insights on how marketing tactics mess with our minds, hit that like button, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.